Hi everyone, I have here the LEGO Creator Easter Egg Chick Painting Fun Polybag set. It's a set that was released in winter 2025 ahead of Easter, and here's what the set looks like from the back. There is a coupon for Legoland. Let's open the polybag and see what's inside. So usually I just put out all these parts and then I talk about them, but while I was doing that I found this. This is basically a 1x1 round tile that's stuck in this piece right here. It seems impossible to remove, and if you just try to use your fingernails it might not come out. What you could do is you could use a brick separator, which is sold separately, insert it gently, and then do this, and that should take it out like that. And this is better than using anything metallic because then you might damage one or both of the pieces. And now that we took care of that, here are all the parts in the set, with a large amount of them in the light yellow color, so that's pretty interesting. We also got lots of white pieces, and a few colorful pieces as well, so it's a pretty nice part selection, especially for a polybag. We do get some relatively recent pieces, such as this piece right here. We've not seen this in too many sets yet, so it's nice to get it here. And the rest of the pieces are fairly common, but still nice to get. These are the extra pieces included in the set, and these are the instructions. I will not be using the instructions, I will build the entire thing without them. And we're done with the build. So in the set we got this cute little chick. I only saw it from the front, but I'm guessing this is what it looks like from the back. And taking a closer look, we see that it has a very cute face with the printed eyes, this beak that can hold a paintbrush, as shown on the front of the polybag, and then these legs can be articulated, and that's pretty much it for posability. Everything else is static, fixed in place. You might be able to take off the eyes and put them at a different angle to make it look sad or happy or something like that, or maybe a little bit crazy if you just point the eyes, make them look towards each other. So yeah, nice little simple build. It's mostly light yellow with a little bit of regular yellow showing up as well, but that's totally fine because real life animals do have color gradients. They're not completely perfect in terms of their colors, and this is a cartoonish looking thing, so none of that matters anyway. And you can pose it such that one of these legs is raised up a little bit, just like you can see on the polybag, so that's nice and not false advertising. We have a little bit of paints right here, so the spring green is appropriate for the springtime, as well as the magenta, so a little bit of a palette right there. And then we have this egg that's built completely upside down, with some studs on the side all around it. But basically the studs are pointing down instead of their usual orientation, pointing up. Or in other words, this is what it would look like if the studs were pointing upwards. I don't know if I'm missing a piece or I did something wrong, or maybe this is intentional, but basically the egg has two parts that are removable. So maybe it's intended to like hatch from the egg and then start painting it, I don't know. But that's what I was able to come up with. So yeah, this is a pretty simple design. What you see is what you get here. I do like the way that it was put together. This part is obvious, it's just 5 pieces. This piece times 4 plus a tile. This one is a little bit less obvious. And if we remove this, then we can kind of see how it came together. So we have these bracket pieces, we have them in white, and we have these other types of bracket pieces. So here note that these studs are pointing this way, and here they're pointing this way. But so this green piece is not the same as this white piece. They're slightly different, but essentially they are both used for studs on the side. I'll just make them both studs up so it's easier to see the difference. Here it goes up, like you have a surface and then it goes up with respect to that surface. Here it goes down, so that's the difference between this piece and this piece. And I'm happy that they're in 2 different colors so that kids who are building this set and adults won't get confused. So that's basically how this gets put together, and it's a cute little thing. So yeah, I think this is very likely going to be a gift with purchase sometime around Easter, probably in March on LEGO.com and in LEGO stores, or if you're impatient, you might be able to find it at some retailers before that time. And for what you pay for, $5 US or $6 Canadian, you get 2 little builds. I'm not going to really count this for much of anything, but 2 builds for that price I think is reasonable. This is not a polybag that I think you should go out of the way for. There's no minifigures here, nothing exclusive, but it's a nice little thing that you can get for free or for very cheap if you like Easter related stuff. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this set. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. And be sure to like and subscribe for more amazing videos coming your way very soon. Bye for now.